Comp match analysis time. Hi friends, I'm TTB. Welcome back to the rearview mirror where we discuss and analyze our latest comp match, the FJRD Rangers, this time against opposing force NA in ISC6. First map or first drop is going to be Canyon Network. We're going to be dropping 3 Osiris's 1P, Assassin 23, Blackjack Alpha, and I'm going to be in the Atlas RS. Let's get going. Move things around a little bit. Add some volume. Online. Make sure we're on the correct audio track. This is beautiful. Nominal.
Override engaged.
So by the way guys, it's a good habit to always override. In fact, the best habit you can get yourself into is to tell your teammates override at the start of every match. Doesn't matter if 5 people do it, the more the merrier, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down without override. So let's quickly look at the tactical map. We are currently on the team 1 start, and our idea was to do the following. Where is the thing? Okay, so I would go with my Atlas like so, and then depending on where the enemy team is, I would maybe move to here or hang on. Why does this kill my arrow? That's sad. I might move to here, or I might move to here. And our light mechs, we had a couple of dudes following me this way to Epsilon, and 2 lights were to check out the left flank towards Fader. That was the idea. So let's see how this one turns out.
Thanks.
You can see Epsilon. Epsilon's currently not capped. Theta is currently being capped, so we know that there's somebody on Theta already. Our scouting here could be better right now. I think the assassin needs to be higher to try and see where enemies are moving. So I think like last week and the weeks before, we still need to do a lot of work on our scouting so that we can see better where the opposing force is going. The enemy team is actually the opposing force. Ha! It's nice how things work out sometimes. So we hear that they're on Theta, so I'm going close to Echo 4. But here is the thing, guys. We've done this in scrims, and one thing that we noticed is that this Atlas down here is highly susceptible for the enemy team to just rush through Delta 4. So if they... Oh, this is a little bit better. Let's use pink. Let's say the enemy team is here, right? What they can do is go through here and just jump over or walk up and just appear here. And all of a sudden, you find yourself in close range combat against multiple enemy mechs. So we were already worried that this could happen. So we drew ourselves back a little bit. I pop a UAV. I'm going backwards now. I'm not going forward. I'm trying to get as much distance as possible. The only problem is right now, as you can see, with the low mounted arms, I'm not doing much damage right now. So if I was in the back area, Foxtrot 5, Echo 5, it would be much better. Of course, once again, we didn't expect them to push us straight, but that's what we got. Now we see that our Blackjack is currently getting focused. I'm just trying to hit legs wherever I can. The Osiris should get legged here. Boom, we switch on target over to Bravo, the Javelin once again. We are going full on leg fetish. I like the Javelin. And my next target is going to be this crab right here. There's a light mech that is currently eating my ass, but he didn't really do much, so not a problem. Pushing over the crab, 3 kills to 2. It's gonna be 4 kills to 2 very soon here. Just need to be careful not to shoot my light mechs in the ass right here. There we go. 2 targets left. One is a charger. I'm just going straight CT right here. I'm not afraid of him. I'm even gonna take some overheat damage. I don't care. At this point, it's 5 kills over 2. I'm not afraid. Get some more damage into his CT. And RJ takes the kill. And that's it. That is the match. So like I said, ideally speaking, I would have wanted to be in this Echo 5 area. Maybe even a little bit further back here. If they push over here and I'm in the back right here, it's even better. But the fact that we knew this could happen and pulled back just gave us 100 meters or so distance that we needed. Plus the opposing force, I think, was a little bit too split right there. Like their lights went too fast. If the lights coordinate with their assault, I think they have a better chance with their assault in the medium. Lights just went in too fast. The reason why they went in too fast, I think, is because our lights were off to the side. Two of our lights were off to the side. We can have a look at how this looked from the third-person perspective. Let me just make sure that we pause this. And see if I can find the right spot. Alright, now we watch this from the third-person perspective. This is, of course, from Luscious Balzac's stream, who was casting the match. As you can see, like they are fully on Theta right now. We're not really scouting anything right now. This is something I don't like. It is something I need to bring up during the next team meeting. I mean, we know that that's an issue, but we need to look at this a little bit more. For example, right now we're not scouting anything. These guys are pushing, and I think our guy on Epsilon actually spots it. But down here, our two lights, they're just coming back to the rest of the team right now. They're not scouting anything. We don't know what's going on. Let's see if they actually were as this like. Yeah, okay, see. So, the three lights are engaging into an assassin, a blackjack, and an atlas. That's bad news. That's bad news for the lights. Now it's a 2v3 right here, with 4 people not in the fight. For us, it's 2 people right here not in the fight, and we have our light here at Epsilon that will be able to backstab them. It's Alpha and the Osiris. Yeah. So the fight starts quite this journey, but to be honest, like, we have people missing. We have 2 people missing over there that are not in the fight right now. They have 3 people that are not in the fight right now. So it's literally just big boys against 3 lights. And you know how that one goes. And now the Charger's in the fight. There's a Griffin there apparently as well. Crab is in the fight now as well, but Alpha is just taking a lot of fire right here. System is helping him out. All the while we took out 2. Now it's 4v3, yeah. Crab's getting taken down, the Charger's doing damage to me, but the Charger can't do anything to me. Like, even at 85% against 100% Charger, I'm winning this every single time. At worst case scenario, I'll just cook myself killing this guy, no problem. So yeah, this one was decisive win for us. I think we could have played it better, I think opposing force could have played it better, I think was mistakes made on both sides, we were able to win it. So we'll look at the end screen. There we go. So yeah, we have fairly low damage numbers, but that is to be expected. We were focusing legs pretty hard. RJ clocking in 328 and 3 kills on the Osiris. I didn't get any kills. I touched 5 mechs, but I didn't get any kills, unfortunately. But I got close to 400 damage just going for legs, and then of course a CT on the Charger. Opposing force, Charger took down 2 of us. Well done. Alright, let's move into the next match, which will be on a Bear Claw. Our drop is going to be 2 Stalker for Ends, Spider 5k, 2 Thunderbolts, 9 SE, and a Blackjack. Let's talk about our ideas for the tactics. We need a Bear Claw, Conquest 3 cap. Here we go. We're gonna remove everything. Here we go. Okay, so we are team 1 right now. I'm gonna take blue this time. Right, correct color. So here's our plan. Stalkers. We're supposed to move to the outside, right here, and then set up in this here area. The Thunderbolts would be moving towards here, look towards Theta, and that was basically it. Lights were going with the Thunderbolts, and then we would just go from there. Either fight for Theta, defend, of course, and also our light was supposed to go ahead, sniff out Theta, and then either stay there or get out of there. That was the battle plan so far. Also, do take note, guys, both Sigma and Gamma are illegal caps. Sigma and Gamma are illegal caps. If you cap them, you have to destroy every single enemy mech. Doesn't matter if you win by points, you have to kill every single mech. If you don't do it, you forfeit the match. Why am I saying this? Well, because it's gonna come in handy. Now then, let's see how the match develops. So, I'm gonna speed through the first part here a little bit, because it's just walking, right? So, Spider's gonna go ahead, scout Theta. Stalkers are gonna move to Charlie 7. The rest of the team is going to Delta 6. We're stalking, and we're stalking, and we're still stalking, and we're still stalking. Alright then. Enemies capped Theta. We know that the target's on Theta. And see enemy UAV up. It's too far out of range, so can't do anything about it. Now, we had a couple of scrims, and people like to really go and cap Epsilon. And I've noticed that, so I'm like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna move towards Epsilon. I'm gonna try and defend that so that if they send the light over, they can't cap it, right? So we don't get 2 capped versus 0 caps. We're also sending over our Spider to go ahead and cap that. So Spider's happily running. We're going fast, and they're capping it right now. So, see a Javelin on it. Yeah, buddy, you're not capping this. In fact, bad news for you. Large X pulses. Both legs are already fairly damaged. Spider's getting some extra damage onto him. And I'm gonna go to the right side here to try and close the deal. And let's just say bad news. There we go. Actually got the solo kill on that one. I just saw that. So we just took down the enemy light. Now we can cap Epsilon. Now it's 1 cap to 1. I'm falling back to the rest of my team. Like I said, that's something that I noticed during scrims, so I was like, yeah, let's try and see if that works, and it actually worked out pretty well. Okay, so now we see enemy team has some trade. They also have a blackjack right there. I'm just getting some chip damage on, falling back to the rest of my group. And everything's fine and dandy. We see a Battlemaster right there. Of course, once again, we go for a little bit of leg love. If I ever have a lady friend, she's gonna love me because of all the foot massages she's gonna get from me. Alright, so at this point it's just posturing and trading. I think I should probably move somewhere else though at this point. Like, I feel like I'm way too exposed right here, and I'm just getting some chip damage in, but it's not really meaningful. I'm taking some chip damage as well. It's also not meaningful. Like, this is just death by 1,000 cuts right now.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm only aware of 2 mechs being in Foxtrot 7 right now, though. I think we know that there's a Stalker or something towards Echo 6. Definitely a Battlemaster there. So, I'm gonna go a little bit wider. Try and see if I can maybe get some shots from this corner.
Target spotted.
Yeah, that Echo 7 corner is quite interesting. I like this positioning.
Primary.
There we have another target over there. Didn't get to see what it was, unfortunately, but I think you can shoot a little bit through those spokes right in front of us. So moving a little bit closer, I want to get a little bit more close and dangerous. Still no targets to see. There we go. Looked like a Battlemaster, right? It was really hard to see. Didn't do much damage to him. I don't think that we're actually doing anything beneficial here right now. Now, we wanted to send our Spider out to grab Kappa. And unfortunately, this is what happens. So we had a little brain fart happen there, and unfortunately, we capped Gamma. That's an illegal move, and that means we now have to kill every single enemy mech, or we lose the match.
A new target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Attack is primary.
And that kind of threw our strategy a little bit, well, it threw a monkey wrench into our strategy.
Acquired.
Because I thought, oh shit, we've already lost the match. Then we get the command to go ahead and push them hard. Because again, we have to kill everybody. If they just scramble and hide, then they just have to run down the timer and that's it, right? So we have to push them now. So I'm deciding to go ahead, looking at where my team is. They're gonna be right side, so I'm gonna decide to go left side. I saw that the Battlemaster was very damaged on the leg, I think. So I decided to go around this corner. And I think I did the right move. I just think the position here is wrong.
Spotted.
So, get some damage in. I see the Battlemaster is legged. I go on his leg. Now, something very sad happens. Yeah. The Blackjack is actually inadvertently tanking the damage for the Battlemaster right now. I would get the kill here. That is extremely unfortunate. Battlemaster gets to live with a sliver of health. I just exposed to 4 enemy mechs though, so this is game over for me. Because if you look at the map right now, my guys aren't even engaged yet. Like I said, that threw a whole monkey wrench in. I would say that I probably panicked a little bit as well. Pushed in way too deep. I at least am able to take the leg on the Blackjack. Get some more damage on his other leg. Open that up, hopefully. Yeah, that leg is almost opened up. The Battle Master is one-shot leg, so... And I killed the light mech, so... I didn't trade downward, but... That position was bad. So... What would have been the better position? I also tanked 600 damage, so not too horrible. What would have been better? So here's the thing. This is what I did. I went to... this corner right here, I believe. Yeah, they were like back here. So I went here, and then I pushed in like this, right? Instead, what I should have done is this. Because now I can go to cover. If I see, oh shit, I can immediately go to cover. I have high mounts, and they can't easily push me. Because if they push me, they have to go through open areas. They have to go through this open area right here, and they have to go through, or if they want to go back here, my team is going to cover this area, right? So, this corner, no bueno. This corner would have been a lot better. I pushed into 4 mechs. Or 3 or 4 mechs, right? So, this would have been the right move.
New target acquired.
Alright, let's see how the situation develops. Stalker gets legged. System is just having a field day with the legs. There we go. 2 enemy mechs self-destruct from overheating or something, I don't know. There's still the one mech over yonder. Hang on, Blackjack. What was the other mech back there?
Target destroyed. New
The normal Blackjack? I'll have to check that. Yeah, that's the arrow that I lagged earlier, but the system is gonna eat his legs for free for lunch. Ah, he's running now. Like I said, instead of going this corner, imagine if I went this corner, when I can actually go back. Would have been much better. There we go. Legs gone. 5 kills to 4.
acquired.
Last guy left alive, I believe, is a Battle Master. Yeah. He's Laser Vomit against a Spider and the Blackjack. Oh, I wanted to click on the next mech. There we go. Blackjack has taken some damage though. Gotta be careful though. But heavy machine guns, large expulses. If the Spider can get in the back of the Battle Master and annoy him a little bit. Yeah. System's doing a good job here of just running away. Just not giving the shot to the Battle Master. Now Battle Master's attention is being grabbed and the legs are being eaten. Beautiful.
Target destroyed.
Nice. And that's the match for us, even though we kind of fumbled it up and bungled it up. And like I said, I'm gonna take... my death, I would say, is on me. Not watching the map enough and also engaging from a slightly wrong spot. We got a solo kill, we got 2 KMDDs, we got 400 damage, and then we tanked 600, so... We did our job, but we could have lived and done a better job, in my opinion. Lucy did a really good job on the Spider, though, and of course, our Thunderbolt and a Blackjack were sealing the deals. And it's a Blackjack 1x, yeah, so everything's fine. So in case you're wondering what I was talking about, or what I was thinking about, in ISC you may only use 1 hero mech per drop. So everything's fine. Okay, let's watch this from the third-person perspective. See what's going on there. So, to see is going into cap. Is there a way to make this faster? Yeah, there is. Haha, 2x speed. Vroom, vroom. 3x speed. Alright. So it's been scouted. They have Theta. We're going outside. I already watched a little bit of the cast though, so my cool kill actually isn't even shown. They noticed it, but they didn't show it. They didn't think I would get one here. There we go, there is the Spider getting... Oh, actually, they caught it in the end, okay. They caught it in the end. The Javelin. Hang on, that's the... Yeah, okay. So they went back after. So the Javelin has already been hit on the legs. 76%, getting chased down by the Spider. And now back into my line of sight. And goodbye, legs. Goodbye. And good night. Alright. I'm kind of happy with that kill. That was like reading the map a little bit, getting some experience from scrims, and then applying that. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with everything that happened until now. Alright. More trading happening right now. which I think like the X-Boxes are not as good at trading as the other mechs, so I think what we're doing right now is kind of pointless. We made the right call though, sending the Spider to go grab Kappa, but yeah, Spider getting some free back shots off right now. 3 mechs scouted. I don't think we actually properly communicated that there's 3 mechs there, or 4, because I was kind of surprised when I came out of the corner to see 4 mechs there. So communication is something we also need to work on. Scouting and communication, and then of course, okay, yeah, that was actually a brain fart. Then he didn't just run through Gamma, he actually kept it. Illegal move. Like I said, that means that we have to kill everybody. So at this point, it's on. And then, like I said, once the command was made to just push and fight, that really threw a monkey wrench into everything, and threw a monkey wrench into our battle plan, and it made us be super disjointed. Like me pushing on the corner right now, as you can see, Stalker, Blackjack, and and Battle Master. Not a good point to peek into. And all the while, my teammates don't really have a good shot on them either. So that was not the play. Like I said, I think I should have peeked from over here. Like gone down and then peeked from over here would have been much safer. Also, there's a huge disjoint right now between the Stalker, the Blackjack, and Alpha and the Thunderbolt. And we're trickling in piece by piece right now. That was also super disjointed. You kind of want the Stalker actually to be the first mech that shows, maybe even. But like I said, I shouldn't even be dead at this point. That's the next thing. I should not be dead at this point. So that's one issue right there. It's another issue right there. That's just stuff that we need to work on, right? I'm not mentioning the stuff to hate on anybody. It's just like trying to analyze what we went wrong and what we could do better. And then this 2v1 is played quite nicely, I would say. Spider's going directly at him, is he? Okay, now Spider's going in. Okay, going for his back, nice. Yeah, okay, this is done well. System doesn't give him a chance to just vomit on him, and then it's just 2v1 on the legs and goodbye. Nice. Alrighty then, let's load up match number 2 on Bearclaw. So, match number 2. Our tactic, or our idea was... charges to Kappa, and grab that. In case they want to grab that, brawl there. Light mech scouts Theta. And then go from there. So far what I've seen though is people really like to grab Theta. So that will have some complications for us later on. Okay. Let's see how this match unfolds. Let's go back to first person view. We were dropping 2 Charger 1A1, 2 Crusaders, 6T, Spider 5K, Dervish 6M. I'm gonna jump through it again. Can I change the speed here? No. There's probably controls to do that as well, but I'm just gonna jump through it real quick. So, we're making our way to Kappa. Spider is towards Theta. Did a UAV go up or not? We'll have to check that later. I don't see a UAV up right now. Or maybe they shot it immediately. That's also possible. But that's something you need to watch for. Did the UAV go up or not? Because our Spider is currently getting engaged. Close range by Hatchetman and an Osiris. I'm moving towards Foxtrot 4 here to try and give a little bit of cover. But unfortunately our Spider got legged and killed. So we're 1 mech short already. Of course, that should never happen, but unfortunately it did. So now we're gonna have Kappa, they're gonna have Theta, they can cap Epsilon, and now they have 2 caps against us. And we're gonna have to do something, right? We're gonna have to do something right now. So we're all gathering up for a push. I mean, Crusaders, Chargers, whatnot, should be able to push in hard. So, grouping up, waiting for everybody to arrive. We saw some counterfire coming from that Echo 5 area, so we decided to push to Foxtrot 5. Move around a little bit. And then push through that Foxtrot 5 low ground. Hugging the wall right here to not present the target too easily. Okay. So we just saw a light mech, we saw the hatchet man, and we saw a blackjack, I believe, towards Echo 5. We're pushing through the trench right here. And now is where we will see some other targets. There's the blackjack again. I spot a stalker in the back. It's a trade stalker. Up until here, I think everything is still fine. It's bad that we lost that one mech, but okay, 3 enemy assaults pushed up in the Delta 5 corner. I'm gonna go for the legs of that hatchet man right there. Okay. We're grabbing Theta, which means we're 2 cap now. So, now we make the decision to wait. We're like, okay, let's go behind the buildings, let's hide, let's wait, make them push us. In general, I would say it's the right idea, but I wonder. We'll have a look at how the match develops, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I think we could have done differently. But it's a hindsight, not a. Oh yeah, I was thinking it at that time. This was something that I thought after the match was over.
New target acquired.
So, see the Osiris, we see the Hatchet Man. These are all just laser vomit builds, right? So, what we should just do here is just not give them a chance to shoot at us. The problem is we have Brawl. We've got large X-Pulses, we've got Crusaders with small lasers and snubs and whatnot. Long story short is we're not engaged or able to have like one of those fights where we just whittle each other down. We're not gonna win against the laser vomit. So what we're doing here is hiding because we have the caps, but I think that was a little bit of a trap. And I'm thinking it would have probably been better just to push around that corner with everybody. Because if you push around that corner with everybody, we could have taken out at least the Hatchet Man extremely quickly, maybe even the Osiris as well, and then just gone back to cover again. Then grouped up again and then go hit a different spot. Right now we're just in cover, we're just waiting. Right? And we don't know exactly what's going on. I know that the Hatchetman is trying to get around us. I'm trying to screen against him, trying to keep him from just getting around us and easily getting some shots in the side in. But every time I do that, I have to trade with the Hatchetman, and I think the Hatchetman deals more damage to me in one vomit than I do to him, unfortunately. So this is not a trade that's beneficial to us right now. Plus, we just took another big shot from an enemy assault laser vomit. I'm taking way too much damage here. And of course, you could say, oh yeah, just stay in cover. And yeah, that's absolutely correct. But if they just push around the side, they can get more shots on me as well, right? So, still, I think just staying in cover would have been better here. Just not moving. Problem is we lost our light there. I think we would have needed to use our medium mech to scout more. Get an idea of what's going on, then just decisively push a corner. Because it just whittled us down at that point. We're just happily slowly whittling us down while we stayed in cover. I'm gonna push forward here a little bit because there's not much happening.
Target spotted.
Acquired.
Alright. At some point we make the decision, okay, you know what, we have to push. Because otherwise we're just gonna get whittled down. Which we should have done a little bit earlier, I feel. We're going for the Hatchet Man now. I know that the legs are open, so my work on the Hatchet Man has paid off. There's a trade stalker looking straight at me. I'm trying to twist the damage as best as I can. Engagement starts, I'm at 60% already. CT open, side torso open, one-shot CT now. Hatchet Man is just bugging around like a crazed madman. We get the Hatchet Man at least, so 1-to-1 kill. I'm at 48% at this point. Yeah, both our charges are pretty banged up. That Stalker has cooked itself a little bit. The Battle Master is gonna get legged and killed. We're actually ahead in kills right now, getting somewhat damage in on the enemy Osiris, who thankfully decides to run instead of shooting me. But I need to be very careful here. One-shot CT. Remember, one-shot CT. On a X-Pulse mech. Alright. I think Monarch is pushing over on the side right now. Went for the legs on the Stalker, didn't get it. Leg is open now, one more shot should take care of it. I'm gonna go behind my teammate here, trying to get another shot in. Get some more damage on the arm, that's fine. I'm still alive, 39%, still red CT, it's okay. We're still up and alive. We're still up and alive. The only problem is I can't engage without my teammates engaging at this point. If anybody shoots at me, I'm just dead. 5 kills to 4 as the Stalker still left alive. Stalker now gets me. So, what we didn't communicate here was that Alpha actually had armor left. Like, look at the Crusader. If I know that the Crusader has armor left, I'm never taking that trade. I mean, it's a fresh Stalker right here, right? It's a problem anyways, but if I know that again, communication issue, need to talk more. If I know that the Crusader has this much armor left,
Droid. New target
after the
acquired.
Blackjack gets taken down,
Target destroyed.
yeah, Monarch kills the Blackjack, Skittles overheats and dies. If I know that, I'm not doing this push right here,
Acquired.
right? So I don't die here. And yes, I would die to the first salvo from the Stalker once he shoots me. But I would argue that, I mean, this is not what lost us the match, right? This is just all a cascade reaction from losing our light early, taking too much time deciding on where to engage and whatnot. We have a 2-cap right now against the large Stalker, and Alpha makes the decision to go in and try and kill him. That Stalker must be cooking by now.
Enter dorsal.
Good shot on the legs right there. That one PPC shot I think missed.
Critical damage. Left arm
Nice.
critical damage.
That was the wrong leg though.
Torso
Went for the other leg, he would have had the leg immediately.
arm
This one clipped into
destroyed.
the building, unfortunately.
C destroyed.
There we go, first leg gone.
Destroyed.
And PPC shot unfortunately missed. It barely missed. Like this match was decided by inches after being down 1 mech and being whittled down in the beginning already. So I think we just lost this match by a accumulation of mistakes that we made. Another Stalker just literally has to like waddle through the whole map with 1 leg to uncap everything, which took quite a while. Alright. Let me just go ahead. Get to the right spot. And let's look at this from the third-person perspective. I'm gonna speed it up again. Up until the point where we see the spider. Cyrus is pushing. Alright, here's the Theta engagement that I was looking for. So, was there a UAV up or not? I am not seeing a UAV. Well, that's the first problem. If you're gonna go for capture points, you always need to have that UAV up. And then everything's fine until here, and then the hatchetman gets into it as well. Yeah, 2C should have been out of there already. Like, once you saw the Osiris, you should have been out of there. You don't win against the Osiris with the spider, and then of course the hatchetman comes in. And now he has to run through all this open ground. You could argue he should also just run over here. Like, the path that he's taking right now is just taking him to death. Yeah, now he bumps into the, yeah, okay. I would say it's just a little bit, like, panic escape mode, and he just got killed there. It happens. Yeah, there's a UAV up now, but the UAV came way too late. Yeah. It's just something that, if you're light piloted in comp, I think it's a very good. I don't have much comp experience, but this is just what I've seen from like 3 matches so far. It was a couple of scrims, but I've seen that it is a good practice to throw up a UAV. The enemy team knows that you're capping already, right? And throwing up that UAV just keeps you a little bit safer. And plus the escape path, yeah, took him just into the enemy line of fire, and he got killed. All right. Now they're just setting up to receive us. I'm gonna push over, no problem here. Then we're gonna push in. And so far everything's fine. So far everything's fine. And I think... Yeah, this is where we cap Theta. And then we make the decision to just hold there. And I'm wondering, what happens... What happens if we had just pushed around? Like have left one mech here, maybe one of the charges over here, and the rest just pushed around to this corner. Because the Osiris would have just run straight into us. Plus we could have just gone over here at this corner and do like a pincer maneuver, like 3 guys over here, 3 guys over here, and just go in from 2 sides at once. And they were also close range at this point, right? Like I said, I think the move for us would have been to close the distance and go aggressive on them, because we had the high DPS builds, they had the trade builds. So I think at this point, with the builds that we have, waiting, even though we had both capture points, waiting was not an option. I think we fell into a trap here. Again, hindsight is 2020. We're looking at this as a post-mortem, right? So yeah, more trading, and more waiting, and more waiting, and more waiting, and more waiting, and TTB gets shot because Lee doesn't stay in cover. The problem is just like if I stay in cover and don't do anything, I'm just worried that they just push around and just shoot me in the side. But yeah, like there's nothing to be gained here. They're getting more damage on us than we get on them. I think the play was to engage immediately. We should have been decisive on that and just sent it at that point. So much later, we decide to send it. I'm getting my ass melted off. I'm actually surprised how long I lived. I took so much damage. There's a charger bugging around, the hatchetman bugging around like crazy. He's finally toast. Dropping in there. Burn is currently alone against the Battlemaster. Monarch is coming in from the back, so the Battlemaster is gonna die fast, but Burn is like just full ass towards the enemy right now. Painful. I should maybe just stayed at the corner instead of running around in circles around the Battlemaster. And then we're trying to set up here. I mean, yeah, they have 2 Stalkers, Osiris and the Blackjack. And that one Stalker is just so fresh. I think Skittles just overheats himself and kills here. Burn is just trying to get some more damage in. Monarch is doing a good job pressuring on the side. That's 3v3 at this point. I think Skittles overheats here, right? Yeah, he just poofed himself. He poofed himself. Yeah. Light engine side torso destruction is what happened there. And then right here, like I don't know that Alpha has armor left. I'm one shot. I'm making the mistake of pushing in right now. I should have just stayed in cover. Like I said, communication issue. And then Alpha just goes 1v1. And I mean, he almost had it. But unfortunately, like for some reason, PPC shots just missed the legs. Barely missed the legs. That one hit. I'm wondering how that Stalker is not cooking itself, by the way, with all the shooting he's doing. Very close. But no cigar. Alright, on to the next match, which is going to be Terra Firma Crucible. And we are going to be... what team are we? Ah, okay. Okay. So, we're going to be Team 2. Our goal was... Bup. See what they do. If they don't take Theta, move in. And hold. Well. And then force them to come to us. Very simple. Alright. Let's see how that one unfolded.
Engaged.
Once again, we're gonna jump forward a little bit. We had to call a hold in the beginning because one of our guys crashed. No problem, he's us back pretty quickly. Go at 13. And here we go. So we were dropping Charger 1A1 again. We had Stalker 7 Delta, Javelin 11F, Zeus Skokomish. And 2 other gentlemen that are behind me right now. We will find out later. Charger's pretty quick actually. So, Theta is getting capped by us. Once again, we don't have a UAV up. We really need to get into a habit of having that. So, since nobody's there, I'm gonna push around. Light was getting shot at with PPCs, so we know they're looking at it. So, let's get set up and be ready to receive right here. I'm gonna go off to the side a little bit, trying to watch that Echo 6 area. The good thing is, if I go back here, I can both go down and back to make myself out of the area of danger, move myself out of the area of danger very quickly. So, Orion K's is what we had. Yep, 2 Orions. Tanky boys. Still trying to scout them. Feta has been capped right now.
Target spotted.
You little rascal. It's been a good job dancing around. We're getting PPC'd from the side here, so we know that they're pushing Echo 6-ish. Calling for our spider to come back. Alpha. I remember the comps from that one. Alpha was just like, fuck this, I'm not giving them Feta. He just runs on into the Stalker. And grabs it. So now we have 2 cap. So they have to push us at some point in time. It's a good thing he gets out of there, but he gets shot at, so I'm gonna try to see if we can get some counterfire in. I can't even see what target it is. I was thinking like Night Stars or something. I couldn't really see it. Didn't have enhanced zoom on this one, so maybe another point to make, to just always add enhanced zoom, even if you don't have a weapon that can reach that far, just so you can spot targets a little bit better. Alright, we're just getting ready for a receive here. We're gonna be moving a little bit to the right. I'm trying to get some intel for my team right now. And we have a charger, so we're fast enough to reposition if we have to. Seeing nothing. Seeing nothing so far. Still trying to position myself in a way that I stay out of dodge. Just saw something pop up in Echo 6, getting some Daka in my face. Get the nose down and be ready to shoot whatever is coming around that corner. The Dervish over there, got 1 pop in, but that was it. Got RJ next to me, this is Skokomish. Dervish is pushing on the right flank. I see just Skokomish shoot on the right side, so
Target spotted.
gotta be careful here. I'm definitely not gonna expose to the right side, which was a very correct move. But what I should have done here is maybe pop the UAV at this point.
Target spotted.
Because it's getting spicy on the side. There was an assault mech that just showed up. Gonna take this time to get some damage onto the legs of the... It looked like that Dervish actually fell into the fire pit. So it's Maulers and a Phoenix Hawk. Now we have the UAV up. Going immediately for the Phoenix Hawk legs as soon as I see him. There's a Mauler. I see both legs are weak. I see my target. Locked in, toe tickling, he's done. Tickling the Griffin next. Taking some counterfire now from the enemy Mauler. Get some damage on, but also get myself out of dodge. Perfect. Cool down a tiny little bit before we go back, switch positions with RJ, and boom on the left leg. That was picture perfect. Picture perfect, we didn't block each other. Get the second Mauler as well. Nice. This is how it's supposed to look, guys. This is how it's supposed to look. When we don't fumble it up, we actually play it pretty well. And some more leg fetish on the Mauler. Well, I want to farm a little bit, but Burmese like that. No. And that's the match. 2 solo kills on both Maulers, 600 damage. Not bad at all. I can live with that. Zeus also doing super solid damage. Everybody else chipping in to take down the targets on the enemy team. The triple Maulers, respectable damage as well. They felt dangerous. The good thing is we could take them down one by one. They kind of stacked up a little bit. Alright, let's have a look at this from the third person view. Speed things up a little bit. Up. Here we go, we're moving. We're not capping any points, very good. Moving to Theta. Capping Theta. Once again, we need the UAV up at this point. Phoenix Hawk just going in to cap it under our noses. Yeah, we didn't have a scout up at that point. Our scout was actually on the low ground. So that's why the Phoenix Hawk just was able to walk in without notice. Funny thing is the Maulers aren't even here yet. They're still just walking towards us. Here's the UAV up. The UAV will get killed anytime soon now. So the Maulers not being in the fight at this point or far away at this point is the only reason why Alpha just gets to walk up to Theta and grab it. He just waddles up there with his giant chicken. Okay. So we've taken it. Spider's trying to scout now. We still haven't scouted the Maulers though. The Maulers are holding position. Let's get a little bit more speed. Up until the point where they push forward. I got some good damage on the Phoenix Hawk though. Like he was sitting at about 69%. Yeah. Okay, so the Maulers are pushing in now. I'm still focused on that Dervish. Dervish is doing a good job of taking our attention right now. We don't know that the Maulers are coming. Alright, I'm aware now that the Maulers are coming. Let's go to 1x speed. The commentary was pretty fun on this one. I think the casters thought I would just die there. No, we didn't die. In fact, we gobbled up 2 Maulers. Hell yeah. Look at the switch between RJ and me. RJ goes forward, keeps shooting, I go behind him. That was unintentional, but it just worked out like a charm. That's why I always say, guys, leave, even in your quick play games, leave some space for your teammates so they can maneuver. Beautiful. Beautiful switcheroo, right there. If we're actually playing well together in like these little scenes, you can see the potential that our team actually has. There's a lot of talent on the team. Just like the clockwork is not working correctly yet. It takes time. Okay. Let's get into the last match. So we are currently leading 3-1. We've won the match at this point. The question is just, is it going to be a 4-1 or a 3-2? Let's switch on over to the other side. So we were dropping a bunch of Night Stars. And our idea was very much the same. Check towards Theta. If they don't take it, go in and hold. Very simple. Let's jump to the match. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. There we go. There's our drop. Once again, we're not allowed to touch Gamma. I was running a Tempe Night Star, UAC5s, UAC2s, and the PPC. Pushing in towards Theta. We grab Theta, which gets instantly uncapped, and the enemy team also has Epsilon. So that puts us on the spot we have to push now. Because otherwise they're just gonna outcap us. Getting the mechs together, pushing forward. Right now we have no scouting. We don't know where the rest of the other guys are. We only know about this one guy. We only know about the Phoenix Hawk. That's it. Nothing else is known at this point. Getting some damage on him. Trying to get into a position where I can actually fight this. I see some targets over to the Delta 5 side. And what's happening here is I believe that the other guys are setting up in Delta 5, of course. And now we have 2 Night Stars across. And we're kind of blocking each other a little bit here. We now spot the Marauder 4 Alphas. Going for the legs here. Leg gets destroyed very quickly. Second leg gets removed super quickly. That guy is toast. Alright. So if we look at our loadout right now, we have basically the problem that we have 1 Night Star too far forward. He's gonna be isolated. He's isolated at this point. 2 Night Stars right here, where we're stepping on each other's toes a little bit, and 2 guys nowhere where they can actually be in the fight right now. Need to move up now. I'm actually happy that we've taken up on down an enemy assault already, which is super strong. But also this is another problem. Us going down here in the center. I think we should not have done this. Because our movement right here to try and encircle these guys on the bridge means that RJ on this side right now has no backup. He has no backup, and he's already damaged, and now he's dead
New target
as he get pushed.
acquired.
And now we are trying to fight on this side.
Target
See the big guys, see the small guys. I'm going for the legs on Alpha, don't quite get it. Going for the next legs on Foxtrot. Of course, we get the Giga Gem thanks to PGI. The Hatchet Man dancing in front. Unfortunately blocked the shot there, but
Enter torso.
do you see how quickly my mech went from like having some armor on the CT? One salvo. Now I'm red CT.
New target acquired.
Second salvo. Orange CT. And now I'm red CT.
Enter torso. Critical damage.
The laser vomits are brutal. And I think our UX are not doing their job right here. I think we're also not using them correctly at this point. But the laser vomits are brutal. They're taking us down so easily. We're still 1 kill to 1, but I'm one shot. There's nothing I can do. I can't get in the fight anymore. I even got shot around the corner here a little bit, I think. 2C overheats and dies, unfortunately, at this point.
Target acquired.
And now it's just a 3v5, 2v5. I mean, you know how this one's gonna go. Also, the Hatchet Man apparently doesn't register the hits, which is also bad, but nothing you can do.
Damage.
That Marauder is still very healthy. We lose our Night Star, and it's just not a Hatchet Man. And he's not gonna win a 1v5. He's gonna get one more kill. And the game is over. So we win 3 kills to 2, 3 wins to 2. 3 drops to 2. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. Where's this thing? What I wanted. Okay. So let's look at this from the perspective above. Here's where the Phoenix Hawk comes in. Scouts our Javelin and shoots. Once again, we don't have a UAV up, so Javelin takes a shot for free. And another shot from the Hatchet Man. There's something to be said about having like 2 or 3 fast movers and 2 super heavy assaults right here. We didn't quite have that. Also, our Tin Man is not fast enough to keep up with the Javelin. There's a speed discrepancy as well. I think we should sync those up better. Okay. So, we decided to push over. Try to find our positions. I think the mediums being over here on the left flank kinda took away the attention from where the enemy team was actually pushing from, which is from Epsilon. Once again, we didn't properly scout that. So RJ is just caught up on the side right here, basically on its own. The good thing is we have like a firing line that shoots through here right now, which takes down one of the enemy assaults fairly quickly. And I think we should just held these positions. I think that the mistake we're making right now is RJ is alone on the side. Completely alone. He just gets pushed by the spider. And 2 other assaults, just getting 3 shots on him. While we are just with 4 men in the center, not engaged at all. So we should have held the position with the 2 Night Stars right here, and the other Night Star should have fallen back. Plus, there should have been like the Tin Man should have been helping him out here, because he just gets killed alone. Tin Man could have pressured the spider for the spider to go away. And if we held those long ranges, those Marauders would not be able to get these shots at the angle right now, right? So it's like a house of cards that's collapsing right now. Also, somebody has fallen into the ball pit. That also didn't help. Yep. Yeah, those Marauders were really great at out-trading us. Like I said, if we held the positions from before and are just a little bit further back, I think maybe we could have won this. But those Marauders were doing a really good job, I feel. So good job opposing force. So we win the day 3-2. Interesting matches, some learnings from this. I don't think we will bring the Night Stars again. I've been experimenting with the Marauders a little bit. Hence the Marauder video from yesterday. I kind of like them, so maybe those will make an appearance in the future. In any case, guys, that is the third episode of Rear View Mirror. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my analysis? What could we have done better? Let me know in the comments below. As always, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much, supporters. Couldn't do it without you. If you want to join Team TTB, check out the join button right here on YouTube, super thanks button in the comment section, or of course the links to Patreon or the merch store listed in the video description.